Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Spirit Web in Second Life and I go by Spear. Just wanted to make a quick introduction video to introduce myself, how long I've been on the grid, and to share some of my experiences from 2006 till now, and maybe share what I plan on doing in the next video as well. But to start off, yes, you heard that right, 2006. I created my account February 2nd of 2006, which makes my avatar turn 20 years old next month. 20 years in Second Life is a really long time. And when you compare it like a long time, in Second Life, there's a time dilation. It's really weird. It's hard to explain if you've never played Second Life before, but those who have played it understand this time dilation. It's where sometimes spending a month may actually feel like it's been 3 or 4 years. So I feel like I've been inside Second Life for, it feels like 60 years, but it's only been 20. It's crazy how that works out. And if you want to understand what I'm talking about and you've never played Second Life before, you should totally play Second Life just to understand that time dilation. It's the weirdest thing ever. But besides that, again, just to introduce myself, my name is Spirit Web. I go by Spear. It's just easier that way. I've run across a lot of other people with the name Spirit, and just to make things easier, Spear is just always speaking. It just works. Um, but anyway, some of the experiences I've had. I remember when I first joined, all of this used to be farmland. I'm just kidding. I'm old. I've been on Second Life for a long time, so couldn't resist using that line. Actually, I remember when all this used to be ocean. Um, I remember having a first plot of land, and it was on mainland, and it was crazy and weird, and seeing things floating. And my mind thinks logically, and I'm like, why is there a house sitting on top of a pole? And that's where they live. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And it's just the creativity of people. And it took a little while to adjust to that and the craziness of things. It's not to say that it's not that way anymore. It absolutely still is, depending on where you are on the mainland. And if you're unfamiliar with Second Life, the mainland is just one big, huge bit of land that you can cross and explore. It's controlled through Linden Labs, who created Second Life. And then there's a bunch of other regions that aren't connected to the mainland, that belong to other people. But anywho, mainland was crazy back in 2006. It was something. I used to run into a lot of trolls and griefers. I don't really run into that anymore. I've seen videos where they talk about like, oh, there's so many people and they treat you horribly, and the griefers and the trolls. And to be honest with you, I've never ran into it. At least I haven't in the last 3 years. But I think that really just depends on where you choose to go hang out. If and that's what I call the shadowy side. But that's getting into another video idea. I do plan on making the next video. I want to create, because I haven't created a character, an alt, in years. I have an alt. My wife here in SL knows all about it. His name is Groot. And then he's just a little baby Groot. Like, that's all it is. The profile doesn't even really say anything except for I am Groot. And I use him for business side of things. Whenever money's donated, which is Second Life's currency, Linden. Whenever Linden is donated, whether it be through a club or it's handled through storefront or whatever, he gets all of it. So it's just easier to handle that way. But anyway, besides the point, I'm rambling. I don't have a script, so I'm just kind of talking. I figured it would be a little bit easier to just kind of explain some experiences, and it's really not when you sit down and think about it, because there's been so many things. But anyway, I'm veering. So the next video I want to do is I want to create an account, and I want us to go through the whole thing and how to make a decent looking avatar without spending a single linden. Because there was a video I watched where he was saying that you need a decent amount of money to look good, and you really don't. You can look decent. I know some people who have just a mesh body and they're not using any mesh head, and they look fantastic. They're still using their original head from when they first started, 16, 15 years ago. So, but from what I understand, there's a mesh head now and a mesh body. I have no idea. So we're going to go through the whole process and maybe help those who kind of want to play Second Life and kind of see how things go through and how to do it without having to actually spend money. So I want people to experience the world, but you can experience it without paying for anything. You got to really, enjoy it before you start throwing money into it. I myself, I hadn't put money into it in literally 17 years. 2023 was the first time I actually bought linden for the first time in my life. And I started in 2006. So you can absolutely get away with not needing to pay anything and to experience the world. But anyway, this video is getting a little bit longer for an introduction than I wanted to. But I hope that helps on who I am. Again, Spirit Web. I go by Spir, and I'm almost 20 years old. It's hard to believe. But if this is something you want to follow along with, absolutely hit the subscribe button. If there's some experiences that you want to share and how long you've been on the grid, drop them in the comments below. I actually want to read them and try to respond to them as I can. Anything along those lines, it would really help. And until the next video, guys, I guess we'll talk then. Take care now. You all have a good one. Stay safe. Bye now.